Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. Today I have a mini haul. It's not as big as some of my other hauls. I needed to go to the grocery store and take a bag to the Salvation Army to get it out of my hallway. And so, of course, I was going to go inside. And so I found some really great sheet music that I could not pass up. The first one here is Frosty the Snowman. Now, I only paid 49 cents. I really wish they would not put stickers on these because I don't know if I'm even going to be able to get that off. But I love the Frosty the Snowman sheet music. And then I got White Christmas. I love that movie, White Christmas. So that's a neat one to have. And then Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This one is in really, really rough shape. But again, journaling with it, that'll be fun. Some of it I'm like, maybe I should frame it because I really love it. Till There Was You, the Music Man. They had other sheet music, like from different movies and stuff. Just movies I really did not know, and so I didn't grab any of those. My Fair Lady. I love this movie. And so I went ahead and picked this up. And I mean, these pages, they had to be taped in. So this got a lot of use, I think. But it's such beautiful sheet music. I love this. I could have danced all night. I just like these kind of things because, yes, it's vintage, but I know these. So that's one reason why I got the ones that I know. The Greatest Race. It's so pretty. I love the cover. I love the artwork on this. And then this one here was a nice big book. It's kind of fallen apart, but it's got, I got it for 49 cents and it's got so many pages in it. So this will be great for journaling and crafting. And Silver Bells. Normally I won't buy like single sheet music for 49 cents. I try really hard to find books. But like I said, since these were Christmas ones and they're ones that I know, I went ahead and I splurged a little. I know it's not a huge splurge, but I thought it was really cool. And then the back side of this, I love that with the little Disney books on there. And then I found a couple of these, just smaller ones. And then, and it says it's for schools, college, glee clubs. So this is just really neat all in itself. I really like that. And then there was this pad here, only 49 cents, and there's so much paper left in it. It's 50 sheets. There's probably 50 sheets still here. So that'll be really cool to journal with. I really like that. I can do a lot with that, and it's such a nice big sheet. Now, there's somebody on Facebook who has got a bunch of sheet music and old books available for sale, and they've got old pictures and old letters and things like that. I think they're World War II letters is what it says. I want to get that so bad. So if I get that, I tried to go over today and take a look at it, and so we're going to try to work out something later this week so I can go and see what he has and see if I can purchase all of it. If I get that, there's going to be another haul video soon. Because you better believe I'm going to be super excited about buying all that. Okay, on to the books. You know, I keep saying I don't need any more books, and here I am with more books. Winnie the Pooh is a hard one for me to pass up. I like the fact that I can go into the book and cut out the images and use them on multiple things. The illustrations are always fun and cute and whimsical, and so I love the Winnie the Pooh books. And then I grew up with Bernstein Bears, loved Bernstein Bears. When I was a kid, we used to go to Cedar Point, and they had like a little bear tree house, and you could meet the bear family and all that. I loved it as a kid. And so I have not seen this book before. So I went ahead and I grabbed this one, The Cat in the Hat. If you've watched my channel before, you know I pick up the Cat in the Hat books all the time. Put Me in the Zoo. Oh, I love this. Like I said, I don't always look inside the books beforehand. So sometimes it's an absolute surprise when I get home and I start looking through them. This has got some fun little pictures that I can cut through. Have you seen my dinosaur? I think I'm going to let my son keep this one because I know he would really like this. This is a cute book as well. I like that one. But he's going to enjoy reading that. Again, here's a Winnie the Pooh book. Great illustrations. And it's just a soft cover golden book. And so I'm not going to make much of anything else with this except tags and different cutouts. Alright, and then Disney's Stories for Me. I really didn't get a chance to look at this. I just grabbed this. And so I don't know what I'm getting into here, but so far it looks really good. And the font is nice and big. I can make some tags with that. I really like the pictures in this. And I should be able to use this. My daughter is really into Lion King right now. And so she might want to read that story before I cut it up. Alright, and then I found this really pretty jar. This is a peanuts jar. It's got the little peanut guy on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I'm assuming you can't. And so these are vintage jars. I used to do a whole lot with eBay and do a little bit of reselling. And I bought one to sell on eBay. My son ended up wanting it. And then he didn't do anything with it. So I took it and I put Nesquik in it because when it does look way prettier on the counter than a canister of Nesquik. And so I'm going to go ahead and clean this one up and probably put this in my kitchen and maybe put coffee in it or something useful from my kitchen. But I love these jars when I find them, and they're only 99 cents in my thrift store. So I will definitely pick up another one if I come across another one. Okay, I found this sheen ribbon. Now I'm working on some Peter Rabbit stuff. And I thought, wow, these are perfect because I've got a really pretty blue here. These, I believe, are brand new. Looks like they're brand new, but this is a really pretty blue sheen ribbon. And then this one is a purple. And so they're kind of like pastel colors, so those will work real nice for the Peter Rabbit stuff. And then I found this stamp, 49 cents. I just can't thank you enough. Now I really like stamps, and this will be great for my business. When I'm sending out orders, I can use this on some of my little cards that I send out with some of my orders. Okay, taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. I don't really know much about this game. And so it's got some different cards in it than what I'm used to seeing. So I thought these might be really fun to journal with. My daughter already looked through them, and I believe she grabbed out a couple of cats. And so I'm pretty sure the kids are already going through my supplies before I even get to show them to you. But these will be cute to journal with as well. I've never heard of this game. And my kids go through games like crazy. They love board games, card games, all kinds of things. 99 cents is a little more than what they usually charge for games at my thrift store. Well, card games, I should say. Normally the cards are like 49 cents. And then I found this, Meme the Game. Okay, and this I paid 49 cents for. It didn't feel super heavy, but I know that it's got some different cards in here that'll be nice to use. And so I went ahead and grabbed it. Oh, that's funny. Nice little cards that I can definitely craft with. That I'm not sure what I'll do. Obviously, if I use it, it's going to get completely covered. I have no reason to use... Well, it does have a hashtag. Bacon. Walk the walk. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Workout warrior. By the way. So it might be fun to put something on there and leave the hashtags on there. But yeah, that was another little game I picked up for 49 cents. You can't buy embellishments for 49 cents. And so when I can pick stuff up like that, I always try to grab it. And then this was $1.99. I'm not sure if this was a good buy or not because it was all taped up. I could not get into it. But it looks like a bunch of envelopes, and they look like they're craft paper for probably a wedding or something like that. So let's see what we've got. Not only that, that big clip is pretty cool. So, all right. These are what really caught my eye. So what's this? Okay, a little trifold. This could make really nice little tags, or I guess you could even take it and make like a side pocket if I wanted to do so. Or we want the heart at the top, but that could be a side pocket. Yeah, so that's a fun find. I can definitely do something with that. It's super sturdy and thick. You know how like the chipboard used to feel? That's what that feels like, is like chipboard. So even if I use it to stamp on and then punch out some pieces, that's a really nice find. And then I believe these are the envelopes that go to that. Oh, I like this. Actually, those look a little thin. Yeah, so that definitely doesn't go to that. But those are really cool. That would be a neat pocket, just like that. So this is, I'm probably going to use this in my next video when I do my Peter Rabbit video. Make that into a pocket. That's super cool. I like these a lot. I probably would have paid $1.99 just for these. So I'm very happy with it so far. And then these are, it is a little sad that it's creased, but it's okay. These are kind of just your standard size envelope for like a greeting card, or I should say a handmade card, because that's what this looks like. It's about the size for a handmade card. I will use these. I love envelopes, and I love the ones made out of craft paper because I like the brown. I like the material. I love craft paper. These are a little on the smaller side, and they are all creased up. I'm not putting this back on it, but look at that clip. That is so heavy duty. That is awesome for a journal. That will be getting some charms. Okay, and then these are smaller envelopes. Like, this looks like it had to be made up for a wedding. Like the invitation, the save the dates, the mailing back the card, stuff like that. That's what this looks like it probably was, a set of something that someone probably had specially made. And they donated their leftovers. But yeah, there's a good amount of envelopes here. So I think that's a score for $1.99. All right, I found these. I love game pieces. And these, I'm not even sure what these would go to, but these were 49 cents. And so the colors remind me of Harry Potter, honestly. Wow, the way they taped this bag up is kind of insane. All right, finally got them all out. So 49 cents for these. And they do have little images on them. Not anything that I don't even know what they are, but like this one looks like it has gears, and that looks like it might have lightning. This has got a spiral on it. Ooh, that's pretty. That looks like it could go for, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks like it would be cute on a Christmas journal because it has like a little star in the center. I really like that one. And so these will be fun to drill holes in and use as little charms. And then the other side is just really indented. I could possibly put an image in there even. Do they stack? They don't really stack very well. But these, I will find something to do with these for 49 cents. I cleaned all the little pieces up and stuck them in my jar. I don't have a full-on craft room anymore, and I really miss it. But when I did, I had trinket jars and supply jars that I would store all my goodies in. So when I do finally get to have a craft room again, I will be shopping for jars and all kinds of fun decor and things to put into my craft room. Okay, well, the next bit of things that I got were free, and I don't even know who these little guys are, some of them, but we grabbed all these little guys. They're McDonald's toys, and I thought these could be really cute charms. So I went ahead and got those, and like I said, they were all free. And then this little guy is adorable for a Christmas journal. He's the rubber, and so that'll be really easy to make a charm out of. And then this is another McDonald's toy. I believe this is the movie Red. I have not seen that one, but I've got a little charm I can make now. And then Toad. I love Mario, so this one will be a cool charm to make. And then Transformers. I think this was probably one from the Dollar Tree, but I'm not sure. Okay, and this little potato head guy I thought was really cute, and I could make him into a charm. I could probably just use the holes that are on here, although it might hang kind of funny, so maybe I'll just drill a hole right up here. But I thought he was adorable. And then this creepy guy, I went ahead and found him in the little free bin. My son likes the Gremlins movie, and I've bought him gifts constantly. This is one that I think in the middle of the night I should go out to his vehicle and put this in the vehicle. He leaves when it's still dark out. That would be the funniest thing ever. But this would be funny to go ahead and plant in his car. And so he may be getting that. We'll see. So that is all that I found. They did not have much in regards to journaling this time around. I've been looking for some more atlases and things like that. Not that I'm out. I have tons of atlases, but I have people who have been asking me to keep an eye out because they're having a really hard time finding that kind of stuff. And so I went ahead and I picked up the books that I found, the sheet music, and the one pad from Office Max that I know will be used in some way, and then the envelopes, and I'm really happy with the things I did find, even though it's not a massive haul, because I'm trying to get things cleaned up and moved a little bit more than what they are. I have family coming in town in about a week, and I need to clean out all the craft stuff from my camper because it is time for them to come and visit and stay in the camper, and then shortly after that we're going to start taking trips. So I got to find a place for all this stuff. So hopefully I will have a couple of different kits coming out, maybe using some of the things I purchased today. As always, thank you for hanging out with me and letting me show off the fun finds that I got today. So until next time, bye.